Welcome back to Truck Talk with me, Sarah DeBracia. I wanted to tell you guys a story about something that happened a couple of weeks ago. This was in my personal vehicle. So, I took a trip to Atlanta, my business partner out there, and on the way back, my truck started acting kind of funny, kind of wonky. And I noticed that when I pulled in to get breakfast in the morning, when I turned, it was making like a creaking sound in the axles, and I was like, fuck, that's not good. But I didn't want to pull over and like get service. I just wanted to get home, and I was like, I think I could make it home, because I was already like in towards the end of New Mexico at that point, and I was going to Las Vegas. So like I just had to get through Arizona, and I was home. 6 hours. I figured I could make it 6 hours. So I'm going, all of a sudden, while I'm driving, my tire starts fucking slipping like it's seizing. On my passenger side, it's going like I'm hitting the sleeper, and I wasn't. And then I tried to hit the brakes behind a semi, and my brakes failed. Ooh, good times. So then I didn't get into an accident, thank fucking God. I got off on the next exit, which was like 2 miles away. I ended up at this like Indian trading post on the res. Didn't know I was in the res. I go inside and I ask like, hey, I need help with my truck. Like, I explained what happened to the lady behind the counter, and she's like, oh, you're up shit creek, because the closest place for you to get help is in Gallup, New Mexico. That's 50 miles west, or you need to go 50 miles east to, can't remember if it was Holston or Holstrom, whatever it was. But I was like, I can't even go a fucking mile. Like, my brakes don't work. She was like, oh, that sucks. Well, you know what? My cousin's a groundskeeper, and I'm going to tell him that you need help. So she goes and gets him. He takes a look at it, and he's like, yeah, your wheel bearing's bad. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, can you fix it? Like, obviously I need to go get a part. Like, do you want me to wait for you to get off work? And he goes, I'm going to call my cousins. So he calls his cousins. His cousins drive for like a half hour from where they were. They come and pick me up in their minivan. They got no AC, this like a hoopty minivan. They came straight from the res. So I introduced myself. They picked me up. They took me to Gallup, which was like 50 miles, which took us about like an hour and 10 in their minivan, because like I said, it was a hoopty. And when we got there, I bought the part, I paid for her gas, and got money to pay them to install it for me. Got some drinks, went back on the road, back towards the trading post. We get to the trading post, the male cousin that was in the van gets out, and the guy that was at the trading post, he got off work, and they like went to work real quick, and they had that shit changed for me in like a half hour. I sat there and like chopped it up with the girl. I fucking gave them money for fixing it, and they were like fucking pleased as pie. And I went home safely. And I just thought that was like super fucking cool, because like there's decent people out there. There's not a lot, but there's a few. And I got to meet those people. So thank you so much, my Navajo brothers and sisters. I really appreciate it. You got me home safe to my family. I won't forget it.